Let's change gears again and have a look at the Canadian situation. Early in Canadian history, all abortions were illegal. The Criminal Law Amendment Act of 1968-69, during Prime Minister Trudeau the Elder's tenure, legalized abortion as long as a committee of doctors agreed that it was necessary for the physical or mental well-being of the mother. However, abortion still remained in the criminal code, unlike the U.S. law, which in early 1973, after the Roe v. Wade decision, was struck down by the Supreme Court. The Canadian amendment proved unwieldy, and in 1977, a government committee found that the procedures were not working equitably across Canada. In defiance of the law, Dr. Henry Morgentaler began performing illegal abortions. Morgentaler was born near Warsaw, Poland in 1923 and died in 2013 at the age of 90. He was, by all accounts, a complicated and troubled person. A Holocaust survivor, during his life he was lauded, reviled, arrested, jailed, was physically threatened, and had his clinic destroyed by arsonists, and awarded, very controversially, the Order of Canada. He was a social and political activist, as well as a consummate philanthropist, and he performed thousands of safe but illegal abortions.
He would videotape himself performing abortions, and he wrote to Trudeau explaining how many abortions he had done. The Quebec government took Morgentaler to court twice, but both times juries refused to convict him. The federal government appealed, and Morgentaler spent 10 months in jail. While incarcerated, he suffered a heart attack. A third not guilty trial proved the law to be unenforceable. In 1984, after a fourth acquittal, the Ontario government appealed, and the appeals court set aside the acquittal and ordered a retrial.
Morgentaler then appealed directly to the Supreme Court of Canada, and in 1988, 15 years after the United States decision, in a landmark Canadian decision, the court declared Canada's abortion law to be unconstitutional because it violated Section 7 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which said everyone has the right to life, liberty, and the security of the person, in accordance with the principles of fundamental justice.
As an aside, and on a lighter note, another poll taken recently suggests that ageism is getting old, and that it's time to end it. Hazel McCallion, octogenarian plus, former mayor of Mississauga, spoke out about ageism in an article in Wednesday's Globe and Mail. Given the debate around assisted dying, we're not sure what this infers. Our time together has almost come to an end, but we want to use this last bit of time talking about two questions. First, where do you think the law needs to lead us next? And second, what has caught your attention across the 6 trials? So what I'd like you to do is do your usual turnaround and work in groups. The people on this side of the room, would you talk about the first question? And would the people on this side of the room talk about the second